add my congratulations to my honourable friend, the member for Hendon, for securing this timely opportunity for us to debate the beginnings of, I think, what is one of modern history's most remarkable stories, that is the rebirth of the State of Israel, the Jewish state. The Balfour Declaration was described by Winston Churchill in 1921 as manifestly right, and I think that's a view that we can wholeheartedly endorse today. It is manifestly right that we mark the centenary of the Balfour Declaration with pride, and it's manifestly right that the government should do so with pride too. Israel's achievements since its establishment speak for themselves. Israel has one of the world's most diverse societies, and its economic successes and commitment to the same values that we hold so dear in this country make it a close and vital ally. Israel's commitment to liberalism and tolerance do shine brightly in a region where, sadly, persecution and a denial of basic human rights are all too common. To celebrate the Balfour Declaration, therefore, is to celebrate everything that our nations have achieved together, and serves as a reminder of what two countries can accomplish if they embrace the shared principles of freedom and of liberalism. But as we celebrate how far Israel has come, I think it's important to remember that today, in 2017, there are still more than 30 members of the United Nations that refuse to recognise or maintain diplomatic relations with the State of Israel. This includes 19 of the 21 Arab League states, and that, I believe, is an absurdity. It's a stain, I believe, on the international community, because let's be clear, Israel's existence is not up for debate. Indeed, few states have such legitimacy in law as Israel. Consider for one moment that the content of Foreign Secretary Balfour's letter to Lord Rothschild in 1917 became international law after being incorporated into the San Remo Resolution in 1920, and was further unanimously endorsed by the League of Nations in its mandate for Palestine in 1922. I'll give way.
We're going to be patronised. All states should recognise Israel as Britain did in 1950. Does he think also that all states, including this one, should recognise the state of Palestine?
All states in the international system should, I believe, be working together to see the two-state solution realised. That should be the objective of our foreign policy. If anything, the lack of recognition by so many UN member states and the resurgence of a vile anti-Semite ideology around the world underscores again the need for the Jewish homeland. One more time, I'll give way.
My friend giving way, and so I think that was an excellent speech. Well, does he agree with me? It isn't just about agreeing with or supporting Israel's right to exist. It's also about supporting Israel's right to defend itself.
My honourable friend makes a really important point, and it's about recognising that the country that will take first and primary responsibility for defending the State of Israel is the State of Israel itself. We should absolutely defend that principle. At this centenary moment, we can also observe with sadness, as I believe that we have been doing already this afternoon, that we've yet to see the completion of the vision for the establishment of a viable Palestinian state alongside that of a safe and secure Jewish state. This has been a difficult path. It's been marked with false starts and missed opportunities, and it will ultimately require bold leadership and difficult compromises from both sides if progress is to be made. On my most recent visit to Israel in February, Sir David, I was struck again by the number of Israelis from different walks of life who told me of their deep, deep desire to live in peace and security. Those two words, peace and security. Time and time again you hear that when you speak to Israelis. And I do remain hopeful that this can be achieved, that we can reach that point, but recent history, if we're being realistic, doesn't give us much cause for encouragement. The point's already been made this afternoon about the successive failures of Palestinian leadership to grasp the opportunities that have come its way. And I'm reminded of the famous quote by a former Israeli diplomat, Abba Eban, who said that the Palestinians have never missed an opportunity to miss an opportunity. And I think it's a great tragedy that Palestinians have been let down successively by poor leadership and poor decision-making. So, no, I won't give way anymore because so many other people want to speak, but I'm going to wind up now by urging my honourable friend, the Minister, if he and his colleagues would redouble their efforts to pursue the two-state solution, to do whatever they can in a really challenging and difficult environment to get two sides speaking to each other and pursuing that course, but also encourage him to enjoy celebrating the Balfour Centenary and celebrate it with pride. I think it's important that we all do so.